Yes. Yes.
A few years ago, I was watching an interview on television where you were talking about a scene in Caligula that was an outtake. Something this happened with the guard being stabbed and him bleeding out. Did you recollect that story?
Did it include Peter O'Toole, who was ripped out of his fucking mind? I will give you that story if you want me to repeat it, because actually if it was on TV, it was obviously a version which is way cleaned up from the truth. We're doing a night shoot in Rome, and the producer comes to me and says, Malcolm, would you go into his trailer and go through the lines with him? Now, we were called at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for a night shoot. So we know we're going to go all the way through the night. So I go in at 4 o'clock to go through the stuff with Peter, who is literally chain-smoking joints. He's like, sorry! I said, would you like, no, I'm fine, Peter. I'll have a time later on. Oh, this is awfully good stuff, Tom. And he's really getting into his, you know, and they're in a cigarette holder. That's the other thing, which is and he's got the cigarette holder. He takes the thing out and then lights the new joint with the butt, and then puts it back in the cigarette. I mean, it was a fantastic thing. I was mesmerized. I was also stoned from contact high. We got so sick of running the stupid lines that we started to do it Cockney, Scottish, just to amuse ourselves. We were cracking up. So like 2:30 in the morning, there's a knock at the door, and they go, we are ready. You're going, you're joking. Fuck. So we come out, we go to the set, which is a whole acre of, I've never seen anything like it. We hadn't ever been to the set, but it's like there are hundreds of extras doing the most extraordinary sexual things. I'm serious. It's a serious film, and apparently it did go on in Caligula's time. So Bob Guccione told us. Anyway, well, he starts his dialogue, right? There are no kids here, I hope, are there? No, okay. He starts the dialogue, which is something like, Rome is but a city. Oh my God, darling, what are they doing over there? Ooh, is that a real dick? Or is that a dildo? Jesus, have you seen the size of it? Holy God, what's that? What? Oh my God, what's she doing on that trapeze? And we're looking around, I've never seen anything like it. It was Sodom and Gomorrah. Yes, it was fantastic. All right, here's the whole scene. He is playing the Emperor Tiberius. I am the Emperor in waiting. So I'm the next in line to the throne, the emperorship of the Roman Empire. And he's Tiberius. So we come up to a guard who's standing there, and Tiberius, O'Toole says, Caligula, do you think this man is drunk? And I had to say, whatever it was, yes, my lord, I think this man is drunk. He goes, more wine! And I mean, he was literally, he couldn't stand still. He was tottering on legs that were white and this thick. And all he had on was this long flowing thing, like a bed sheet, with a diaper underneath it. With, by the way, an antenna and a transmitter stuffed up his ass. So he goes, more wine! Now, the soldiers run up and shove a big funnel down his mouth and start pouring these wine skins down the poor guy's gullet. Now, we just wander off while this is all going on and carry on with the scene. And at the end of the scene, now we're into 4 o'clock in the morning, right? There we are, we come back and he goes, "Caligula, do you think this man has had enough to drink?" I go, "Yes, my lord, this have." And he goes, "Sword!" I thought, fucking hell, I've got to hit that, got to get that sword into his hand, because if I miss, it's like, I get the sword right into the hand. Now, underneath this guy's breastplate is like a sort of, like a beach ball, right? It's like this rubber thing that they filled it with chicken innards and red wine, and really horrible things that are supposed to simulate the sort of innards of a human stomach, right? So he's put it under the breastplate, and O'Toole goes up to the guy, real subtle, looks underneath the thing, gets the sword, and goes whoom, like this. The breastplate goes whoom, smacks the guy in the face. The beach ball bounces like a bomb. It goes boom, 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 boom. There are like 500 people watching in dead silence. In amazement at this, and I was one of them. I'm looking at this thing, and he looks at me, O'Toole, and goes, "I think she's dropped her fucking handbag." Was that the story?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, hearing you talk, it seems like your natural personality is a bit rascally and irreverent, a la, Alex or Caligula or Flashman. But sometimes I've seen you play like really dark characters, like I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, where it just seems hateful and angry. Is that?
A wee bit of buggery you're talking about.
Yes.
I don't think anybody here except you has seen I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, have they? 2, 3, 4. Okay. You want me to tell you a little bit about that quickly? It was, my friends made this movie, and Clive Owen, who's a mate of mine and a Liverpool supporter, like we are, suffering this year. But he's a great guy, and Mike Kaplan was the producer, and the director is Mike Hodges, who did the very first, what was it called? What was the Mike Hodges' first movie? Get Carter. Not the Stallone edition. Yeah, exactly, with Michael Caine. Anyway, so they said, "Malcolm, would you just play a cameo in it?" I said, "Yeah, let me, I'll read it." And he gave me the script. I said, "Well, do you have the money?" He goes, "Well," and I thought, no, they don't have the money. So, of course, I never read the damn thing. I just put it on the pile of that'll never be made movies. I'm in Chicago working with the great Bob Altman, who comes up to me and he goes, "Malk, I've had Mike on the phone from London. You got to get on a plane and do this damn part." I went, "What? Have they got the money?" He goes, "Yeah." And I thought, oh, holy shit, I haven't even read the script. So I call up Mike and go, "Yeah, I'm booked to come over, Mike. Listen, could you send me the rewrite?" I didn't want to admit that I hadn't read it, right? He goes, "There is no rewrite." Damn. Well, I have to be honest, I didn't manage to read the script. He goes, "What?" I said, "It's okay. I mean, how bad can it be? I mean, get on the plane. Don't worry about it." So literally they send the script, and I start to read this damn script, and I'm going, which part are they talking to me about? I can't see. Oh my God, no. Not this guy that buggers this other guy. Is this the part they want me to do? I thought, holy God, I wouldn't even do that in Caligula. Sure enough, I get there and I go, "Thanks a lot. That's my friends for you." They give me a part where I'm buggering some poor guy, right? It's like unbelievable. Yes!